I'm Hazel, and this is a guide to the Sun King Salvation fight in Castle Nathria on normal and heroic difficulty. The goal of this one is to heal Kael'thas to full without getting overrun by buckets of ads. There's effectively two phases to this fight. We start in phase 1, and the idea here is to heal Kael'thas as much as you can. Healers can do that the old-fashioned way, but anybody can help by using these soul pedestals that you see up front. You can click on those to channel your health straight into the boss over 15 seconds, with most of the transfer at the end of the cast. Once you stop, you cannot do it again for 2 minutes. Whenever possible, healthy players should click those to help out. Only one person can use a given pedestal at a time though, so if there's no open spots, wait your turn. In the meantime, we have a whole menu of different ads to manage. There's literally 7 different types, so buckle up. Tanks will be gathering these up throughout the fight, and the answer is always to try to group them up and then cleave them down. At the very beginning, we've got High Torturer Darethos, and once you kill him, he's gone, so start with that. He's the only one like that though, the rest of them just keep coming. His Greater Castigation will make targets pulse AoE, so get out with that. Rockband Vanquishers will put a stacking dot on their tank, you can tank swap if that gets too spicy. Their Concussive Smash will also do increasingly nasty raid damage, so kill these early. Bleakwing Assassins will mark players for AoE with Crimson Flurry, get out with that. At 30% they start to cast a full heal called Return to Stone. You want to finish them off before they complete the cast. For Vile Occultists, you want to kick the Vulgar Brand. Worry less about the Scornful Blast. If the brand gets off, healers can dispel the dot that it leaves. When one of these dies, they drop a friendly Essence Font Lantern thingy that healers should heal up to full to help heal Kael'thas. They don't last forever, so hop to it. Pestering Fiends are mostly just annoying. They spam low splash damage and cannot be spell locked, so don't bother kicking them. You need to use grips and knockbacks if you want to move them around. The last ad type, I promise, is the Soul Infuser. These cannot be tanked, and they'll book it straight to Kael'thas to channel damage on him directly. You need to interrupt them with crowd control and kill them ASAP to stop them from undoing all of your hard work. When they die, they drop the Infuser's Orb, which can be clicked to consume for a massive healing buff. Healers want to pick that up and use it to pump big heals into Kael'thas, or top up the raid in an emergency. When Kael'thas gets up to 45 and later 90% health, we get phase 2 with the Shade of Kael'thas. Our friendly Kael'thas cannot be healed directly while the Shade is up, but any damage done to the Shade will heal him. 2 Phoenix ads are going to spawn along with the Shade. These fixate randomly, pulse AoE, and leave a trail of fire pools. When they die, they will slowly regenerate and then eventually resurrect. You want to keep away from them, slow and CC them as much as possible, and then likely kill them at least once to stop them from making the entire floor into lava. The Shade will aim a cone attack at his tank called Fiery Strike, which leaves a stacking dot. The tank faces that away from the raid, and you can tank swap after a couple of stacks. Ember Blast will target a random player, do some split damage after a bit, and then drop a fire pool. It also shares out some dots, it's an overachieving soak mechanic. The target and a handful of helpful allies will need to run off to the side to go soak that out of the way. At 100 energy, the Shade will do a massive frontal cone attack with Blazing Surge. Don't be in that, lest you be cooked. This one does not track, so once he starts casting it, the tank can scooch out of the way. On normal, that's the fight. The ad will vanish after you do 10% of its health, and you're back in phase 1. On heroic, we've got a few upgrades. That Blazing Surge frontal cone will start to target a random player rather than just the tank, meaning more people will need to move out of the cone. That's the scoochable one, not the tank dot one. The Pestering Fiend ads will also shatter on death on heroic, doing a 7-yard AoE. That sounds like a melee problem. And that is Sun King Salvation in Castle Nathria. Come visit me on Twitch if you like. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful, wonderful day.